Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Film Seizure. We keep doing these every week, and we decided we wanted to maybe go back to some of our roots this week and next week, and I think the week after that. We've got, I think, 3 weeks of schlock prepared for you. We've had some feedback recently from some of our dozen fans, and they really like it when we talk about bad movies. So we thought, let's talk about some bad movies. This week's, I picked one. Next week, Chuck picks one, and then Jeff picks one for week 3. And my choice for this week is 1990s Hired to Kill, directed by Nico Mastorakis, starring Brian Thompson, Oliver Reed, George Kennedy, and Jose Ferrer. I mean, that's some stacked actors right there. That's a stacked card.
Barbara
Jeff,
Niven doesn't even get a mention there.
Who?
Barbara Niven.
She's my favorite girl that they unfortunately do away with very early.
She's not my favorite, but I do like Barbara Niven in this. Yeah.
Well, she was my favorite until they decided that they were going to elevate another girl into her role because they accidentally hired one too many girls, I'm thinking. And they're like, well, what the fuck are we going to do? We got one more extra girl.
My favorite should be obvious, but yes, Jeff, thank you. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us for Hired to Kill.
Oh, of course I'm going to be here for Hired to Kill. Jason, I'm the enema man. I am here for Hired to Kill. As I put, as one of the rare times I did a blurb on Letterboxd was, this movie is balls, but in the best possible way. Because this movie is balls. It is.
Oh God, yes.
It is a very bad movie.
Oh yes,
but a very fun one.
But it's an incredibly fun, watchable bad movie.
Oh my God, yes.
I watched it with Susan, and Susan can be fun to watch a bad movie with. She's not the most fun to watch a bad movie with from the 80s and early 90s that have like questionable, like misogynistic and
I didn't see any of that in this movie. not even in the first 5 minutes of this movie.
She was immediately calling for the head of Brian Thompson in this movie.
Well, good luck cutting through that neck.
I know, right? Chuck, you're here too. Thank you for
barely. Tenuous.
Have some words in edgewise, please.
Brian Thompson bad, Oliver Reed good. Those are my edgewise words.
Brian Thompson is so uneven in this. It is incredible. Oliver Reed is just drunk and awesome in this entire movie. They needed more Oliver Reed, to be honest.
Yeah, he should have played both roles. He should have been the fashion designer.
He would have been down for it.
And making out with himself at one point.
Oh my God.
I know you love Brian Thompson.
I do.
He is awful in this movie.
Oh yeah.
He is very bad.
He's not a leading man. I think that's kind of the problem. Is they put a lot on his neck in this. in his Cro-Magnon skull.
I was going to say, with squishing his face down, they put so much on his
man.
Yeah.
He does these things with like his jaw muscles in this movie that I don't even know how you do it.
Cocaine?
I mean, is it does he have an underbite? Is that what causes that situation?
Well, you know, it's interesting. He does have a bit of a lisp. And if you listen to him in interviews, especially like on the interviews on this disc, he has a bit of a lisp.
This disc. Jason owns this movie.
Yes, Jason owns this movie. I was like, movie. This is a straight up Tubi watch for me.
I'm pretty sure it was like $15 from Arrow.
No, you know, this is a perfect Tubi movie.
Well,
5 stars on Tubi.
This was the second time I watched it. I watched this when I bought it like 6 years ago. And thankfully I'd forgotten a lot about it since then. So I got to enjoy a lot of its idiosyncrasies again for the first time. But I mean, it's fucking unhinged at times.
It's something.
So
what's weird about it is it's very earnest.
Yes, it takes itself extremely seriously.
I was
That's-
surprised at how
that's Nico.
seriously it took itself.
That's Nico
Yes.
Mastorakis. He takes his stuff seriously. Yeah, I think he knows. Like, I think he's a little bit aware that he's making like schlock, but he does take it seriously. He's very professional about how he's going to make the movie.
Jason, I have a question for you real quick about Mr. Nico. Had you seen Blood Tide?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so that's the movie
That's one I haven't seen.
Okay, so that's one that I have experience with because I did a review of it on B Movie Anima, and there's something there. There is something there. There's a surprising amount of Greek incest.
So that's an early one from him.
Yeah, it's almost like he just steers into, I'm a Greek man making a movie about Greek in Greece, and we're gonna have the incest between brother and sister, and it's like so like vital and so like such a part of that movie at one point where it's like I don't feel comfortable watching this anymore.
That's got a great cast too. Jose Ferrer.
It does.
That also.
Yes.
Yeah. No, here's the Nico movies I've seen. I've seen the Zero Boys, which is funny. Like, I own 3 Nico Mastorakis films, and I didn't even know it until I put all the pieces together. But I have a copy of the Zero Boys. That's got some Most Dangerous Game things going on there. The Wind, that's a pretty good one. I don't own that one, but that's pretty good. That's got Meg Foster.
I especially like the theme song from Cat Stevens for that movie.
Yeah.
A very sweet little nugget of music for that movie.
And then the other movie he made in 1990, along with Hired to Kill, was In the Cold of the Night. It's a really bad movie. It's an erotic thriller. It also has Brian Thompson in it, but not as the lead.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. So here's the deal with Nico and Brian Thompson. Brian Thompson married Nico Mastorakis' daughter. So Nico is his father-in-law, or was. I think they've since divorced. I think they've divorced in 1998 or something like that. But yeah, so Brian Thompson.
Well, I mean,
his chance to be a lead action star because of a little bit of nepotism, and he admits.
Hey man, get that bag.
He admits as much in the interviews. He's like, yeah, this is nepotism.
I couldn't possibly tell why. You can't get somebody like, say, a really young JCVD, bookmark that for next week.
Yeah, totally.
Or a, I don't know, anyone else.
Well, speaking of, Brian Thompson is in a JCVD movie. I think it was Lionheart. I think Brian Thompson's a villain in Lionheart.
Well, we've talked about him before too, in the all-time great.
Well, yeah, I mean, I literally have a T-shirt. So Brian Thompson, if you're listening, which please God be listening, we're gonna have a little fun. But
oh shit! Don't listen to the first few minutes.
It's
then
okay.
Of what I said.
He knows.
Okay.
He did a lot of Star Trek work too, Brian Thompson.
He sure has. I know. I've got appreciation for him.
I have a T-shirt for Brian Thompson that I've been waiting for a con near me that he's going to appear at, because we had a recreation of the police sketch from the movie Cobra made up into T-shirts, and it's Brian Thompson. You'd never in a million years know that it's Brian Thompson.
I didn't know. I've seen that T-shirt. I didn't know
because the police sketch is so bad. That's kind of the joke, right? Is how like not Brian Thompson the police sketch looks. But I have a shirt for you, Mr. Thompson. So please reach out to us at filmseizure@gmail.com. I want to get you your T-shirt because we do quite love the movie Cobra over here at the podcast.
I'm even going to link this into our episodes
there it is.
Page on.
We do. We have it up for sale. So if you're listening and you want to buy a Brian Thompson police sketch T-shirt from the movie Cobra, we are selling them. Shameless plug.
Well, hey, you know what?
I wouldn't say we are selling them.
We are.
Well,
I mean, it's for sale.
It's for
but
sale.
we're not selling.
We've sold a few, I think. Not as many as the Cameron Mitchell shirts, I don't think. But I don't think
stuff.
people truly know. Because if they knew, if we could just get the word out about the greatness of this T-shirt, I do believe it could be a phenomenon.
Love it.
And we will be.
Yeah.
And we will be selling them.
I'll just say that more people need to shoot their phones to start movies.
Yep.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Our introduction to our hero is the stuff of legends. And so much so, these first few minutes is a big chunk of my notes here. So it's like, this is exactly what I expected from this movie. Yeah. The music, which is mostly percussion.
It kind of feels like a little Andy Sedaris, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So mostly percussion, check. The credits are like bold and italicized, check. Lazy hero in his underwear sleeping on his boat, check. Shoots his phone with the gun that he sleeps with, check. Overdub dialogue is the first line of the movie, check. This movie's got it all in the first 30 seconds of screen time.
Oh my gosh.
I have no idea. I really want to know what that extra actually said that had to be ADR'd later, or if it was just a total like sound fuck up on set, or well, whatever set on the.
Was it important? I didn't.
Well, no, it was just like it was whatever his name is. It's like, and whatever George Kennedy's name was, it's like he'll see you now or something. But it's like it is obviously overdubbed. It is.
Yeah.
Badly overdubbed too, and it's like, oh boy, buckle up because here we go.
So this movie has been translated into French, German, Greek, and I think Spanish. This movie has like
Italian.
Oh, Italian.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank God. Okay,
yeah.
They need this movie.
No, most definitely Italian. Yeah.
Opa. Oh, that's Greek. Never mind.
I mean, Nico is all about those overseas sales, right? Like this was designed to sell. In fact, he even said, I think, that they sold it based on the poster with Brian Thompson in the big old gun with his shirt off. You know, this is the movie. And it's like, yeah, that's the movie.
Well, it is the movie.
So all right, this is kind of funny because we get this huge exposition dump in the first scene of this movie with George Kennedy.
He is. Yeah, George Kennedy phoning it in. Check.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, that was George Kennedy, man. That was him.
I mean, George Kennedy.
At this point in his career, if it's not Naked Gun, he is.
But honestly,
phoning it in.
But honestly, they don't ask much of him, and he's just doing his thing, right? He's fine. He's perfectly fine. And that close up on his nose hairs, holy!
Oh my God, that was good.
What was going on there? There's two actors close ups in this movie with nose hairs, and it's like, oh my God! Like,
he has lots of proboscis.
Get one of those nose hair trimmers. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
It made me check my own. It's like,
yeah.
wait.
Right?
Wait.
It's like, yeah.
Macaulay Culkin probably shot it and was like, you have much more nose hair than my father.
But, all right, so it's like, he tells him, I don't even know what the fuck he tells him. So he's a businessman. He's sort of involved in the government, but he's more of just like maybe an Elon Musk bullshit guy who's like, I don't know, we're going to hire you to lead this team of mercenaries to go into the country of Cyprus.
What's the official language of Cyprus?
What was it?
English with a Mediterranean accent.
Fair, yeah.
All the signs, everyone speaking in English. It's oh boy. Yeah. Check on that one too. That yes.
The idea here is that the U.S. government has propped up this government run by President Michael Bartos, played by Oliver Reed. But Bartos ended up taking all the money and consolidating into his own personal wealth, because of course, and has become this authoritarian dictator.
Dictator's got to dictate.
And it didn't end up being the financial investment that everyone involved wanted it to be. So they got to take him out. They want to prop up the revolutionaries in the country who want to take down Bartos. And there's a guy. He's a rebel. He was a rebel leader.
The brother.
Well, yeah, the brother. Like, was he Bartos's brother?
No idea.
He had another name. I mean, he had a name, but like they always referred to him as the brother.
The brother, yeah. He's like this rebel leader, but he's been imprisoned for like 15 years or something. Which, why the hell they didn't just kill him, I don't know.
I had that same question.
But he's played by Jose Ferrer, who has like 2 scenes in this movie. But man, he's got like probably the only moment of true acting in this movie.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, there's a moment in a cave that I would argue that Brian Thompson goes for his Oscar.
I will say though, the true highlight of this movie is the scene, the kiss scene. Like that is a pretty incredible scene, and
it's a wild moment. Like that did not make my checklist, because it's like, this shit ain't happening in 1980. That's not happening in 1990. What the fuck?
But we'll get there. But anyway, the idea here, the setup here is that Brian Thompson, they've already crunched all the numbers. They had a computer. Oh my God, this killed me too. They had a computer run like 3,000 different scenarios, and that the only possible scenario for success on this mission is if Brian Thompson poses as a fashion designer and takes with him 6 females who also pose as models, who are actually trained mercenaries. It's the only way that they'll be able to get to pass under the radar and not be suspicious, according to George Kennedy.
You said that Brian Thompson did a lot of work with Star Trek. I didn't know Hired to Kill was one of those movies where fucking Data is out there like fucking crunching numbers for him.
He gives him like a ream of paper, like from that old dot matrix, like the threaded paper.
Do you know how long that would have taken to print all of that?
I mean, just to do the calculations.
I know.
They probably have been calculating this for the last 15 years. Oh my God. It was like, okay, so whatever. And then they've already got like the people picked out. He's already got like basically the whole mission is planned. And that's what he tells Brian Thompson. He's like, I'm going to give you $350,000.
Today, and then $350
later. We've already done all the planning. All you got to do is essentially show up and lead this team.
Oh no! What he says is just charm the pants off of them. And I was like, I don't know if that's possible.
And of course, because it's 1990, Brian Thompson says, "What? You want to make me pose as an F word?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, really? That's probably where the movie started to really Susan was not going to like this movie.
I busted out laughing immediately. I was like, wow, he's really coming in hot about this.
I think this is the first time that Sarah said this movie sucks.
I mean, she's got a point.
She was facing the wrong way the entire movie, commenting on it. It was hilarious.
This is a Nico Mastorakis thing too, because this is my one knock on the Zero Boys is the use of the F word. Like, it is just so juvenile.
Yeah. It's like us as 11-year-olds when we didn't know any better.
Yeah.
I mean, in 1990, Chuck, we were older than 11, so we
well, at this point, I might not have been.
Exactly 11. I was exactly 11. Yeah. Anyway, so, and also, if he's a homophobe, he's also a misogynist, because he doesn't work with women. Everything about working with women is antithesis to him.
Nothing is perfect when women are involved.
Nothing is perfect when women are involved.
That's one of my notes too.
One notes.
Yeah. Well, he also, Kennedy's like, hey man, we got this all figured out for you. Just get in the car and drive. Smash cut to that exact thing. He's in a car driving with these two.
There's one more line in this scene that's really good is when Brian Thompson's like, "Are you sure you're not a politician?" He goes, "Much worse. I'm a businessman."
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you sure you're not a politician? No, I'm a capitalist. Oh no.
So now he.
So yeah, but there's two chicks here that we're introduced to.
Yeah.
British girl who I'd never figured out what the fuck her name was, and there was Sheila, and I only know Sheila because of the Oscar moment of the movie. Told me her name was Sheila, but she used to work with Brian Thompson on a thing that didn't go over well or something.
Sideways or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're not really happy to see each other, but that's kind of forgotten. Like immediately, because it's like she's kind of hot.
Like he wants her to lead essentially he's delegating the leadership of the babes to her, right? And he's leading and he's commanding her, right?
Right. There's a lot of
classic middle management.
I have a lot of questions about the hierarchy of command, the chain of command later on in this movie, because he specifically hands over command to somebody else later, but still gives all the orders. It's fucking amazing.
I'm never going to be able to keep all their names straight. And
I'm never going to, I mean, like I know, is there an Ava or is there an Anna? Is it Anna? It's Anna. That's right.
Michelle Moffat is Anna. I don't know which one she is.
She's the girlfriend. She's the quote unquote assistant to.
She's the contact.
Oh yeah. She's got beautiful eyes.
She's a Bond girl in my opinion. She should have been a Bond girl in a Timothy Dalton movie.
There's Cigar, whose name I don't know. The explosives.
That's Civvy. She's my favorite.
Of course she is.
Kim Lonsdale. She's awesome, man.
She watched a lot of A-Team growing up.
She's killing me, man.
Yes,
she's demolition
George
expert.
Papard.
Yeah,
I'm just going to refer to her as that.
She's the redhead. She's the demolition expert, and she's always chomping on a cigar too. That whole scene at the end where she's just like running around dropping dynamite, and then
this little piggy
does her little 3 little pigs, like her 5 little pigs thing. Yeah. Oh my god, it kills me. This little yeah. Oh god.
That's it. That's the movie. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Yeah. But yeah. So all right. So he gets one of them is in a prison.
Well, wait, real quick though, because we start with the two. One's the British girl who I guess works for George Kennedy directly. The other is also a mercenary who worked with Brian Thompson before. Yeah. They go off to do a little bit of karate, in which case Brian Thompson karate kicks a chick in the face. Another check for this era.
He totally beats the shit out of her.
He gives her a black eye for most of the movie.
And then he turns to Sheila and he's like, yeah, she'll do. She's good enough or something.
Yeah, and I have no idea where they're at. I just wanted
to beat the crap out of her first.
Right. So then we go to so then we go to Turkey because we got to find the catatonic chick who's going to be the most useful girl, obviously, because she's catatonic. She's been tortured in this prison, in this Turkish prison, like for years. I don't know what do you think she's going to do other than, I
don't know. The whole plane fails without her.
That's true.
It totally does. Yeah.
She's
crucial.
She is crucial.
Well, I also think that Sheila has a soft spot for her because she knows what she's been through and she wants to rescue her from this.
I think she's worked with some of these.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to call them broads because that's what they would have referred to them as. So these broads are all over the world, right? So they go over to Turkey.
Chuck doesn't look like he's on board.
I don't care. We're back in 1990, baby. So they go over to San Quentin.
Enema Man is coming out for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
stopped.
San Quentin is their next stop, and that's where they get the women in prison movie for a second there, and I was thinking, it's like, hot damn, I'm on board here.
Yeah.
And they're doing they got the arm wrestle chick.
Yeah, that's Kim Lonsdale. That's the blonde, or not the blonde, the redhead. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And then so they get her, and then they go back to Italy. So 4 months later, this mission eventually starts because they have to go back. They're going back, and they're not really being economic with their they're killing the environment here.
It's
People.
probably just an editing problem.
Oh, most definitely.
I think if that's the least of this movie's problems, the movie got off lucky. But so they go back over to Italy, and that's where they get the other short-haired, like the really bad attitude, like the B.A. Baracus of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what was her deal? She was
She's just like a fucking crazy person. That's
where was she? I can't remember.
well, she got caught in Italy or something, and then she was in an Italian prison.
Yeah. And then there was the one who was she was working as a photographer.
Yeah, they didn't say where she was, but she was
actually probably the only one who had fashion experience too. She was a fashion photographer, and she was Israeli.
She was IDF.
Yeah. And
she went and she
had assassinated a bunch of Palestinian
PLO guys. Yeah, it's
PLO
like
guys,
there's a job market for her today.
right.
So she's got a whole pile of history over there with a bunch
she's
of.
trying to lay low, and she's like or operating under like an alias.
She's had a facelift.
Yeah, yeah.
But she also had a visible scar. Did you notice that about her? It's like did they not do it right?
Yeah.
Or that was her face. Like she actually has a scar.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but like she was supposed to have like a completely different identity, and it's like, no, leave that. I want to remember that.
Whatever.
Anyway, I'm just saying, as the movie went on, I was like, huh?
Brian Thompson kind of blackmails her. He's like, "Look, I'll blow you. I'll blow your cover if you don't do this job. I'll blow you. I'll blow you
for real.
I'll blow you for real." That's where I was going to go with that.
And she begrudgingly comes along, but she's not happy about it.
Now she is only their photographer, right?
Maybe
because she's constantly taking pictures.
No, she's not a model.
Yeah.
But none of them are models. So
no,
when you
but
only
like,
a photographer, she fights as well.
No. I mean, like when they're in their cover, she's not one of the models too, though,
she's
right?
A photographer.
Because, right. She's their photographer. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. I was like, wait, my brain short circuited a lot. Thank God Tubi has commercials because it gave me a chance to like kind of recenter myself, you know?
Oh my God.
So anyway, so they start doing their training, and they do a little training and they do a little dinner, and at dinner,
oh my God,
Brian just outright says, "Murder, blood, and paranoia are going to make fine company where you're going. Ladies, you're going to hell. My job, and I hate it, is to train you as a team. You've got to look good, move well, and kill quick. You're a bunch of amateurs with a few special skills, and I hope to God when the time comes when I need those skills, you don't let me down. If you do, you won't be coming back. I'm your life insurance. I'm also holding your money because, ladies, this job is COD. And one more thing, I don't like working with women."
And then they hiss at him. It kills me. Like,
yeah. It's like all I know is that Mr. Fred Perry, who wrote this movie, he knows the woman's soul and how to write women.
I think it was Joanna, the sort of butch one with the short haircut. She's like hisses.
Yeah, she's always picking on the British chick that works for George Kennedy too.
And I screwed it up earlier. It wasn't Michelle Moffat. Anna. That's their contact. Oliver Reed's girl.
Yeah, that's what Chuck and I said.
Oh, sorry. All right. Didn't realize you corrected me. Good job.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about or mention the Brian Thompson when they're doing their training montage and they're all crawling under the barbed wire.
Oh yeah.
He's firing. He's firing one of those like machine guns attached to a Jeep over their heads, and he's got his shirt off.
Yeah, he's firing one of those machine guns that Rambo uses to like literally blow people apart.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was one of my big guffaws during
God, I laughed my ass off. Yeah, my note is machine gun shirt off, sunglass Thompson.
Check. What do you think would have happened if he accidentally killed them all?
He probably just would have gone alone.
Which is what, well, he wanted to get guys. Maybe it would have been like a Bugs Bunny situation where it would have been a bunch of like beefy dudes like dressed as women and like totally passing it off.
It would have just done like like an all male review maybe. I mean, Oliver Reed might have been into it. Like Bartos swings both ways if you ask me.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet.
No, we haven't. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I had a note for you, Jeff. No bra budget on this movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely none.
There was no money in the budget for bras.
No, because you had to have all of Oliver Reed's mustache wax and booze. And there's no room for bras at that point. But I appreciated it. I mean, I'm down with it.
Oh my god, I would pay real money for one of those Target standees of Oliver Reed in his like general costume with the ascot and everything.
Those are so funny.
I really would. And you know what's funny too? Because he's wearing the exact same costume later in the movie. So they totally took like still photo, like promotional photos, and then they used those for the target practice. But yes, the one of Brian Thompson and the one of Oliver Reed, I would pay money for those.
I like that he is like personally there, like tripping those, like behind the big sandbags, because when Sheila accidentally shoots him, he just kind of pops up and is like womp womp womp, and he's like, oh no, this is no good.
It's like the Saint Bernard from Duck Hunt.
Except for he's not laughing.
Oh my god,
Chuck, was this a painful experience for you? You seem like you're not having a good time reliving it.
It was fine. It was fine. It is. I don't know. I don't even know. Not painful necessarily. It was kind of fun. Having my kid there constantly comment on the bad misogynistic stuff didn't help.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, well, I have to watch this, and nobody told you had to. No, like this. As with all movies like this, it would have been much better watching with a group of people.
Definitely.
I don't get the same level of enjoyment out of them, but I would probably watch it again if it was with a group
I made
of
the
people.
same comment to Susan. I was like, man, and I knew it too. I was like, man, I wish we could get together for this, but we couldn't schedule it. It just wasn't in the cards. But I totally agree. This would have been so much more fun to watch together. Yep.
Yes.
So you said that to her as if to say, a lot more fun than watching it with you.
But kind of, yeah. She got it. She stuck around, but she didn't find it nearly as much fun as I did.
Oh yeah, I mean, this wouldn't be no disrespect to my wife. I'm glad she has a little more taste than me, right? Like it wouldn't have been fun to watch this with her either.
It's just kind of like for the movies like this, it's like a different part of my brain that's activated, right? It's just you take it for exactly what it is, and you try to have fun with it. And honestly, it's like a time capsule of an action movie. You can't even like make movies like this today, even in parody, anymore, right? So I don't know, watching a movie like this, it immediately takes me back to like watching just trash action movies on Cinemax when I'm like 12, you know?
Yeah, and I wish it didn't take itself so seriously, honestly.
That's
Like,
what I think I love about it.
I don't know, man. That's what I think gives it that next kick up.
Yeah.
In
you
terms
think that whole plot about why they're going into that country was necessary, and then they're like, just go in as a fashion photographer. And
I mean, it's so
trying to
stupid.
start a revolution. I know, but it's
It's
taking
funny.
itself seriously, and then this is what the
Well, Chuck, it was the only one. It was the only scenario that was going to work. The
The only
computer
scenario.
said that.
yeah.
But I did. Susan and I looked at each other several times. It was like, he's right there. I've got a gun. You
Yeah,
know,
just shoot him.
in my room. I'll go get it, and we'll shoot him right now. He's
Yeah,
right
why is it
there.
got to be so complicated?
Yeah, because they need to fill the 90
Well, it's really hard to make a 90-minute movie.
Yeah,
So you got to really stretch this shit out.
yeah.
Mm.
Yes. What's really sad, and I don't know if this now is the time to bring it up, but somebody died making this movie.
Oh no, I know. One of my notes was I have a feeling I know when the helicopter stuntman crashed and died.
Yeah.
Because there's a part where it's like, what the fuck is that helicopter doing?
I will
Because it's dangerously spinning around.
Yeah, that's not even it, actually. But
Really?
But I'll tell you. I'll talk about it later. I'll
We'll get there.
I'll do a little epilogue of some of the behind the scenes stuff because I watched all the special features on the disc, and there's some pretty funny stuff. Especially there's one specific really funny story about Oliver Reed that I'll tell.
There's actually one really funny joke in this, but we haven't gotten to the start of it yet, so I'll have to share it
we'll get
when it
there. We'll get
starts.
there then.
It's a movie-long joke almost.
What is it? I think I know what you're talking about. It's like the recurring joke with the guy.
He's a tart. Yes.
Yes.
Oh God, I hated that guy
kind of
so
eye
much.
roll. It's kind of eye roll, but
Every time that guy tried to say something funny, my soul died.
I liked him. He's one of my favorite parts of the movie.
that right there is what makes this movie fun. Is there's something for everyone.
Yep.
Oh
There's
yeah,
also something
yeah,
to offend everyone.
yeah.
All right, well, where the hell are they?
So they
got
get
the
over
team
the-
together. We got the team together.
One of the things that I liked at first was when they were doing like their little montage of training, and so like they kept cutting away to like the girls making themselves up. And at first I was like, this is fucking weird. It's like, what do they do? And then I realized, oh no, they're getting into character.
Susan did the same thing. She was like, "Why are they like walking on a runway?" I was like, "This because they have to.
They're training for both
by
things,
then-
knuckleheads.
By then, I figured
like
out.
fucking keep up, man."
Yeah, they're training for both things. What movie are you watching? There's nothing fucking here, and you can't make that connection.
The computer said this is the way it has
This
to
is
be.
it. Computer said. Well, that was the thing. It's like by the time they got to the walking the run, I was like, oh yeah. But at first it was just like that, like swinging across the rope, doing their lipstick, then swinging across another rope, and then they're doing their eyebrows or their eye shadow or whatever. And it's like, the fuck is this? What is going? And then it's like, oh. Yeah, duh. But like, I love how they made up like a little runway with like little Christmas lights and everything in their shitty like, dude, you could do that anywhere. You don't have to like, it doesn't have to, you didn't have to put the lights on.
Dude, they're training. They needed the lights. That's how you train.
What's kind of funny is that they didn't actually hire someone to train them, right? Because
Brian Thompson did it.
You're right, but he's supposed to be also being trained to be like a homosexual fashion designer. It's like, who taught him, right?
He can't even tie his tie. He didn't even know how to tie his tie.
They're just totally winging this thing, man. They're just like, this part is secondary. We just got to look hot. That's it.
Yeah, I mean the girls do look good. I mean, I'll give them that. They clean up nice.
Most of them.
I would argue all of them do. Chuck, I think they all look great in their own 1990 way.
The hair in this movie is so fucking 1990.
There is a gigantic hole in the ozone layer to this day from the making of this movie.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So many chlorofluorocarbons.
I don't even know, like some of the bangs and like the poofy bangs in this is like, wow, did women actually, like in real life?
Yes. You don't remember?
I mean, I was 11 in 1990.
They
so
did.
not really.
Oh my God. I remember girls in middle school that like added like 6 inches to their height with that fucking shit. Like seriously, it was like, you know, like there's something about Mary, like,
Just go look at awkward family portraits.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
You'll
Like
see
the
'em.
prom, I remember like middle school prom was like that for sure. Yeah. But some of the hairdos, like Sheila, her hair was on another fucking planet, man. I don't even know what that was.
it's really hard to comb her hair when it's all the way the fuck over there in Mars.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So
but they also spike his hair.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
they
yeah.
teach him how to use. It's like that motherfucker knows how to spike
Oh, they
his hair.
give him product. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that motherfucker.
His scowl. I kind of want a still of that. Yeah, where Brian Thompson's like his scowl while the one woman is like moosing his hair. Oh, God.
All right, hear me out here. How about an entire store selling nothing but Brian Thompson's faces on shirts?
Dude, let's do it. You know what? You know what's actually interesting to me? We covered a movie, Miracle Mile, where Brian Thompson plays what I would dare say is one of the most queer positive characters of the 80s. He was the bodybuilder. Remember that? He could fly the helicopter. Did you do that episode with us, Chuck?
Wait, he can
I don't
fly
even
the
remember that
helicopter?
episode.
Yeah, the Miracle Mile, the one with shit, what was his name? With the nuclear bomb. That there,
It's the one where he flew the helicopter onto the back of the truck.
no,
And
to the truck.
No, we didn't do this movie, Jason.
Yeah,
I
we
think
did
this.
Miracle Mile.
No, we did not, because I now I know what this movie is, and no, we didn't. We've never done this.
Are
movie.
you sure?
I am positive you must have did it with Julie, the backseat driver, because
No,
we have never done this movie.
We've done Miracle Mile.
Nope, I promise you, we haven't.
Huh. I think you're wrong, but
I mean, I'm looking at the website right now. It's not there. I think sometimes you watch movies and you talk about it in our chat, and then you think we've done it.
No.
And it's like,
I'm pretty sure we did Miracle.
I mean, no post found, Jason. I'm looking at right now in the admin. There's no post found.
That's so weird.
I know about it because I have seen like the Siskel and Ebert where they talked about that, and I thought that's an interesting sounding movie.
If we've never done that, we should do it.
I mean, it sounds like somewhere in your head you've already done it.
I know. I'm almost I'm like I would have bet like my entire life savings that we have.
This is why Chuck asks me if we've done a movie.
Huh. Usually I'm pretty good at remembering. I could have sworn we did this movie. Anyway, Miracle Mile. Awesome movie. In 1988, Brian Thompson plays a gay bodybuilder who can fly a helicopter, and he is fucking awesome in it. And he's not leaving without his boyfriend. It's badass. Weird. Okay, well, sorry to derail that. I could have sworn we've done that movie. Oh well. Where are we?
So we're in Cypra. They've gotten there. The girls are, they've all gotten, everybody's like, oh, the girls are here. It's like they're so hot or whatever. And they're doing like their little rehearsal for the big fashion show, which is kind of funny because it's like it's pretty basic fashion. It's like some. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
I mean, it's a runway, and Brian Thompson's trying to like direct them, make a good show of it, tell them to be like fierce and stuff.
yeah. Well, but he doesn't know that fucking mustache man.
Bartos, Oliver Reed.
Yeah, he's here watching, and he's like, bravo, bro. And he's like, who are you? Get the fuck out of here, basically. And he's like, He's like, I am your host. I am General Barto. He's like, he's like, he's playing it up. He's being a little, prima donna about somebody being there.
He's like, oh, thank you so much for your hospitality.
Right,
Yeah,
and then he softens up. Yeah.
All right. I have one thing to say about Brian Thompson's performance in this, is that he doesn't completely stereotypically gay up the place in his.
Oh, he could be prancing around.
Yeah.
He could be really leaving fire behind.
Do like the whole effeminate, like the lisp and everything. But he doesn't. Like it's honestly a very subtle difference between his macho and his fashion designer, which I honestly kind of appreciate.
Or he has very little range.
Well,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But
that too. But the man has. Has done Shakespeare. I mean, he's a trained actor.
He's restrained. I agree.
He is, and there's certain affectations in his dialogue, like especially later when he's like having the drink with Bartos, and he has to say, it's like, well, my sensual desires lie elsewhere, if you know what I'm referring to, basically. It's very well played. I mean,
I think so.
It's still not his Oscar moment, though.
No. Well,
sometimes he totally loses the act, though. I don't and just talks normal for a line.
Like at the dinner.
I'm like, you just gave up your whole fucking thing, dude.
So we're there now. We're at the dinner scene. And yes, he's like basically being fucking Brian Thompson in this.
Yeah.
I like that despite him always wearing a shirt and tie or a suit or whatever, he's always wearing combat boots. It's like, just look down, Bartos. Something's not right here.
When he's fashion designer, though, he's wearing like these weird, like, I don't know what they are. They're like these leather high tops. They're not.
Well, there's one scine where Susan definitely looks like
she was like, "What are those shoes?"
At one point, it does look like he actually is wearing. Yes, there's Schlock Martens. Yeah, they definitely have one where it looks like they're like laced up like tan combat boots. But anyway.
Schlock Martens.
I mean,
sell those on your Brian Thompson.
Yeah, put those on the T-shirt. Yeah. Oh my god. But this was a funny moment that Susan caught. So they're having this dinner on the roof of some
Well, they always have dinner at 10 p.m. because they have a siesta from 2 to 5.
We siesta from 2 to 5, and then we work from
5 to 9.
And then
but siesta is very specifically a Spanish thing.
Yes, but apparently it's the same deal in Cyprus.
Cyprus.
Aren't they Spanish there? I couldn't. I think they are.
No, they speak English with a Mediterranean accent.
Yeah, but I think they're Spanish though.
But
I think they want to be
to add more to the confusion.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Speedy Gonzalez is over there, like sleeping under a big hat. Yeah, it's like, wait, where am I?
All right, Jason, go ahead. We're on a roof.
I'm just saying that at one point Bartos gets up. He's like, I'd like to propose a toast. And then he makes no toast.
And then he sits back down.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I spotted that too.
I was like, wait a minute, what's the toast?
Yeah, because he said that. And then he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He didn't do any. No, it's not. I don't even think it's editing because it's a far back shot.
Yeah.
He stands up and then he sits back down. And then in my chair I went. I leaned forward.
He does do a toast later. That's an actual toast. But no, that first toast was just
that first toast.
Maybe
I'm going to raise a glass.
When he sat down, he probably gave the toast, but they cut it out.
Oh, possibly. But you still do that when you're standing. I think maybe he meant to say, I raise my glass to you, but he said, I want to propose a toast. And Nico's off to the side saying, keep going. And he's like, and he just sat back down.
And he sits back down.
Yeah.
Oliver Reed's face is so red in this movie. Like he is like beet fucking red this entire movie. I don't know if that's alcohol, but man,
that's the sun in Cyprus, man.
The sun in Cyprus is strong. Yeah. And his mustache is glorious. And
He has a hell of a
honestly,
caterpillar.
I'm pretty
on his
sure.
mouth.
I'm pretty sure that's real. I'm pretty sure that's his real
I agree.
mustache.
I did some
don't-
investigating. He could.
Yeah, I don't think he's letting anybody paste anything to his face.
Because didn't he have a mustache like that in Gladiator as
Yeah,
well?
he kind of
Yeah,
did.
he kind of did.
Yeah.
Did he have a mustache in? No. He had a mustache in most of his career, I think.
I know he had a mustache in Venom, and it was
definitely
awesome.
his later career he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Chuck made the comment. He's like, he's kind of got like in some of his mustache years, his younger mustache years, kind of got like a chunky Freddie Mercury thing going on.
Yeah. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. So he's got a pretty decent caterpillar for Two of a Kind, the Travolta, Olivia Newton-John movie.
That. I haven't seen.
Yeah, he plays, I think, like the devil or something.
Man, for like Oliver Reed was a bastard. He was a dickhead. He was a jerk. He hit his wives. He was a bad person. But he is so fucking magnetic on screen. I don't even care what the role is. He is every scene he is in this movie. He is compelling and interesting to watch. It's a real shame that he was such a dick. It really is. And I have a story I'm going to say for later. But my goodness.
Yeah.
And to contrast that, Nico Mastarakis, he said, yes, Oliver Reed, we were told that he was cleaned up and he was sober and that he was a joy to work with again. And all of that was false. He said he could be the most generous, most kind and gentle person when he was sober, but that was not very often. But in contrast, he said that Jose Ferrer and George Kennedy were absolute gentlemen. He said he'd worked with them several times, and he said they were two of the most professional actors he'd ever worked with. Yep.
I as much work as George Kennedy had in his late career, he had to have been a good dude.
Yeah.
I
just
mean,
enjoy.
yeah.
Enjoy. He said it's like you don't have to worry. Nothing.
Yeah.
They're gonna deliver every time. Yep. Anyway, all right. So the dinner scene, and then
So at this point we find out that Anna, she's kind of like tee hee hee, like into his ear and everything, and he's like, she would like to, I would like for her to be, she's the top model in Cypher. I'm like, there ain't shit in Cypher. It's like there's fucking no. It's like,
she's an amateur, but
I would like
very
for her to
beautiful.
be. I would like for her to be in your show.
she's very beautiful. My goodness.
She really is. And that's why I said she would have fit in very nicely if there would have been a Mediterranean Bond film with Timothy Dalton. That would have worked out well, I think. But anyway, she's like, and Brian Thompson's like his whole face just drops because it's like, this is not part of.
Does not calculate.
Computer didn't calculate for this. But
actually it did. He doesn't know it. That's
he
the
just
problem.
doesn't know. Yeah. Because it's not long after this that they go and they meet the contact.
Yeah.
I mean, there is like more montage of like, there's that same song that plays and every time they're doing the fucking supermodel shit. I do it for the money. It's so bad. It's so bad. But they do the whole thing where it's like, it's almost like a John Hughes movie where they're like doing the escalator thing.
Oh God. Yeah.
It's like, oh, here we go. It's like, where's Cameron in his dad's car?
It's pretty dope when they're taking it one step at a time and not moving, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool. Like, they're walking down when it's going up. I'm like, that's actually cool.
It does look good.
It looks good, but it's like,
I'm with you on that, Chuck. Like, Nico Mastarakis has an eye. Like, the movie is actually shot
fine,
more than competently. I mean, it's very well shot. It's just a ridiculous fucking story.
But if you put like Stallone in this or Arnold, like people would probably think of it differently.
It probably would have a bigger audience, yeah.
Because the cast around Brian Thompson is not like they're terrible.
No.
Or anything. No diss to Brian.
Right.
But no, I'm talking
he's
like
just
an A-list name would change the...
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Brian Thompson...
The presence.
Yeah, because in this, I mean, he's supposed to be, I mean, like, okay, he does the fashion guy well because it's a very subtle thing, but like his action guy role is too one note, like, which is weird to say about an action guy.
It does kind of soften after Sheila, which we should talk about.
Sure. Well, we're getting there soon,
Yeah,
but yeah,
we're getting there.
But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You're right. You're right. There's not a whole lot of like emoting in this movie.
Well, he's written and he comes off as such a unpleasant dude.
It's very unpleasant. That's the problem.
The
way he's written is very unpleasant. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's way too macho. It's way too macho, and if he had had more of a stature, more clout, he probably could have softened it. But yeah.
Well, his father-in-law is the director. What more clout do you need?
That's fair. I guess maybe he just didn't really know. I don't know. But you're right. It's a very unlikable character, and the fact that he doesn't see it or understand that.
Yeah, it's not well performed. It's not well directed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll take my shots at Nico too. It's not that character is not well directed. Everybody else is great.
It's great. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, your star is kind of like a problem, and it's not. I don't even believe it's like an acting problem. I really don't. I think Brian Thompson could have pulled off whatever he was asked to do. It's just that he wasn't given much to work with there. Yeah. It's like be macho.
So take him out and put the one guy in from Action USA or Hack-A-Lantern, that guy.
Wait, who's that guy?
He's I can't think of his name off the top of my...
Dude, Action USA, that guy is fucking awesome.
That guy would have propelled this movie, but he was even less recognizable than Brian Thompson in 1990.
Oh, for sure.
So, but yeah, anyway.
Who was that? Gregory Scott Cummins.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. But anyway, because I think he would have maybe played it a little jokier. Like he would have had,
softened it a little bit.
Yeah.
But then you wouldn't have that great joke where, great in quotation marks. It's like, that son of a bitch. Did he just do what I think he did? He smiled.
That last line should have been edited out because I knew what they were talking about.
Right. Oh man, he was in Blood Games too.
Yes, he was.
Scott Cummins.
He was the main guy who got embarrassed, and then
one of us should have picked Blood Games for this, Chuck.
That's one that I've reviewed.
Jeff reviewed it. That's what I love Blood Games.
No, that was a long time ago, so I'm ready for another watch.
All three of us like that movie. We got to put that on.
It's the most perfect film that director who never made anything else could have ever made, and that's why she quit.
We got to put that on the list. Anyway,
all right.
Okay, we digress.
We do digress.
This whole episode's a digression.
So anyway, they meet the contact, which is that lady, because Frank is like, I'm going to go for a walk. And Sheila's like, be careful. And he's not careful. He wanders into Bardo's office. Like this isn't going to go poorly for
he's
you,
super
man.
Reckless. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the stupidest guy ever. Like espionage is not his game.
No, you got to have a skinnier neck for espionage.
No,
we'll find out. We'll find out about that in 2 weeks.
If it doesn't require a gun, he should not be involved.
Right. He shoots his phone to stop it from ringing, for Christ's sake. But the lady, I forget her name. One of
Ava.
the-
Anna.
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 Yeah.
Anna follows him with piece of tart guy who we haven't really talked about yet.
No.
And it looks like Frank's about to get caught red-handed, but it turns out she's the contact, and this guy somehow is in the employ of Bardo too. Like
He's like a bodyguard or something.
He's like the head.
He's
of
more than a goon.
security, I think. Yeah.
But I don't know how he gets into that position, because it's not like Anna could have been like, I really like this guy, you should hire him. Like that
I have
part
a
doesn't
feeling-
make any sense at all.
I have a feeling
And
85%
I'm not
of
even going to try to figure it out.
yeah, I just think the way I wrote it off as is 85% of Cypra is against Bardo. So more than likely, everybody's just waiting for their chance to cut the head off the snake.
I
if
mean,
you know
but Bardo would have had to
Lewis
hire him.
probably just said some nice things about him one time. And
Yeah, that's how dictators work. It's
That's how
like
they work.
you charm them,
yeah, exactly.
and you're in. Yeah.
Yep.
We're mean to the wrong guy in this country then.
We try.
Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. They catch him and they're like, haha, they have a laugh. And then, I don't know what happens next. Is this when they go to the castle?
She says this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's like they're going to go to this castle. And by the way, the rebels hang out in this little spot in between where we're at now and the castle that they're taking the guy to. And the security guy is like, yes, they're going to take him to the castle. I have seen them, because how do we know this guy's even still alive?
And the
which is a
plan-
perfectly great question to ask here.
Well, right, it is, because he's been like 15 years, escaped or disappeared.
How do we know there's even a guy named the brother?
Exactly. But anyway, they're transferring him. So, and they're bringing a small amount of people, 30
Do you know
to
why?
40.
Do you know
30
why?
to 40 people. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa, that's not a small amount.
Well, don't worry. I mean, fucking Sheila is like, that's going to be a piece of cake with
Sheila
us
can't
inside
even
there. Well,
get
she
on camera,
doesn't get there. But do you know why? Do you know why it's a small group of people? Because they can't afford all the extras.
Of course.
I'm sure multiple guys got killed multiple times.
I was going to
in
say,
the
they could
action
have just killed everyone.
We had a lot of fake shimps, yeah. But they also mentioned, it's like, well, what you can do is you have some photographs to take, right? There are many beautiful places in Cypra. Why don't you can, that's the way you can get out of the city and get, start the mission is by going on some sort of photography tour.
And it's like, well, how are we going to get there? Well, why don't you ask fucking Bardos?
Yeah, and Bartos is like,
And it's like, that's
a great idea. Perfect
Yeah.
idea. In fact, I'll send some of my men along with you. And then Brian Thompson was like, he does his mouth muscle thing.
But it's around this time also that the big moment that we've been putting off for a little bit happens too.
Yeah, Oliver Reed is undressing Anna and trying to entice.
Yes, we need to talk
Frank.
about this scene. This is the time.
Go for it, Jason.
I don't even know how to present it. So,
Well, it's just like, hey, we haven't had titties yet, and we're 45 minutes in. Let's go.
it's true. So we have
Omega Entertainment, who's distributing this movie, is expecting to see
So there
somebody's
has
tits.
to be some boobs, and
Yeah.
somebody's got to do it. And it was in Michelle Moffat's contract, apparently. So,
and we thank her for her service.
we do. So so Brian Thompson, Oliver Reed, and Michelle Moffat are in this scene, and Michelle Moffat is on a sitting on a couch. Brian Thompson is across from her, sitting in a chair. Oliver Reed is pouring wine, and it's this nice little moment of getting to know you. And at this point, Thompson's character Frank Ryan, he knows that Anna is a revolutionary. He knows that she's on his side. And Oliver Reed is confused by the fashion designer Brian Thompson's character. He's like,
Always surrounded by beauty.
always surrounded by beauty, but you never indulge, I think is what he says. And he's like, well, I have particular interests otherwise, or something like that. He's like very eloquently states that he's gay, right? And Oliver Reed is he's still kind of like, his brain is misfiring on this. He just can't understand it. So he stands behind Anna and he takes her top down and he's
like massaging her.
Yeah,
everything.
he's massaging her. He takes her top down and he's like exposes her breasts to Brian Thompson's character, and she is visibly distressed by this. And I do a nice cut like to this to Brian Thompson's character where he is like looking at her, like
Picking it up.
Right, picking it up. He's like, "Yeah, I know you're distressed. We've got to get through this thing." He's looking at her eyes, like not her chest. Right.
Right.
I honestly think this is a pretty. It's gross, but tastefully shot. If that makes sense.
Well, it shows it softens him.
Yeah, it does.
It shows her that she can be scared, even though she's like this badass
Well, he's
contact.
gay. Of course, it's going to soften
And
him.
he's playing gay, but he's looking.
But he's also, but then it's also
He's
showing
he's
how
feeling
nasty
for her.
Oliver Reed is.
Yeah.
It's a good
it
behind or in between the lines type of
I
scene.
think you're
It's
absolutely
totally-
right. It softens him.
It's totally blown up later in the movie, though.
Oh, maybe.
In the tent
Yeah,
with the other girl.
Yeah, that's
Totally blown
Susan
up.
didn't like that scene very much.
Sarah was like, no.
It's got a little bit of Blade Runner to it.
Yeah, a little bit of blade to the underwear in it.
Yeah, how's she gonna go on the rest of the trek? She no longer has no pants.
That's a good point.
She's got no more underwear.
She's got no more underwears or pants.
Anyway,
She never
sorry.
had a bra. She
Let's
never
get-
had a bra.
She
So
doesn't like bras. All right, so he says something along the lines of, "The only thing I want more of is
wine."
So,
and Oliver Reed's like, "Too late. I drank it all."
It did kind of seem, though, like...
this is grape juice.
It did kind of seem, though, like he was going to say Bartos. So it looked like it was a little flirtatious.
I
too,
feel
in
like
my-
this whole scene is homoerotic. I really do.
Yeah, people are picking up what everybody's putting down.
Absolutely. Like, I really believe that this is Bartos feeling him out. Like, are you really?
Oh, he feels them out, all right.
Oh yeah. Like, Bartos wants a piece of,
Yes.
of Frank Ryan. He really
Yes.
does. And so, and Frank Ryan calls his bluff, which is kind of interesting. So anyway, he walks over to him, he pours him the wine, and then
Out of his own glass.
Out of his own glass, yeah, that
Yes.
too. Like,
You
that's,
can have my backwash.
God, that's great. And then he grabs his cock. It's like, okay, that's all right. I don't care who you are. You don't just like grab another man's junk if you don't want a piece of that, right?
Stop looking at my penis.
But he does it in like a very macho way. So it almost feels a little bit like who's on top and who's on bottom here.
Yeah,
Right?
there's a power bottom and power top dynamic
It's
here.
it's a little bit like we both want each other, or he. No, Brian Thompson doesn't, because maybe I don't know.
No, he's playing the role.
He's playing the role, right? But Bartos is like, I'm game. But I think there's a question in his mind. Bartos's mind is who's the dominant here. That's why I think Bartos actually exits scene, because how Brian Thompson's character responds is he kisses Oliver Reed, which is
he gets all up in that mustache.
fucking amazing. Like, I would never have known that this would be in a 1990 movie. Like,
I was kind of blown away by it.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I'm just thinking what 13-year-old me would have said at that. It would have been like, oh, gotta turn it off. I don't know about this guy. Like, cause I'm probably watching it on a Saturday night and a sleepover with my buddy. And I'm like, oh, dude, we gotta turn
I mean,
But
everything.
then there would have
everything
been
else
some
about this
45-year-old.
movie-
Macho as a 13-year-old? I
would've-
played football, and I don't even know if I was that macho.
I was.
Well, you would have put that voice on and be like, I'm not into guys, bro. Let's take this out.
Okay.
But no,
I
it's
don't-
but there. I mean, it wouldn't have just been 13-year-olds renting this on a Saturday
think-
night. It would have been
regardless of
45-year-olds
any of
freaking
that,
out.
This is 1990, and this is a shocking moment.
It is.
Like,
It really is.
And honestly, it's like a very brave and transgressive moment for this movie. Like it's totally. I think it's the centerpiece of the movie. It's
the best scene in the movie.
It is easily the best scene in the movie. Yeah.
Jason, I just want to say welcome back, Transgressive. You hadn't said that in a long, long time.
It has been a while.
Boom. But it is, right? I mean, I could have seen like distributors not wanting to distribute the movie if like Oliver Reed and Brian Thompson are going to kiss in it.
I would have seen that to be less of a problem in Europe.
You would never have gotten Stallone or Schwarzenegger to do that.
No.
It would never have happened. It would never have happened.
No, but
Brian Thompson, like his character also like to keep his cover, kisses Oliver Reed, and he becomes dominant in that moment, right? And that, I think, that is the reason why Oliver Reed's character Bartos exits so much in a huff. Like he wants the submissive character, right? He wants what he thinks of as the classic homosexual that he can
dominate,
right? And
for all we know, he does that on the reg in Cypro.
Right, exactly. But the fact that Thompson's character flips the script on him and takes control, that's what makes him exit scene in so much of a huff. And it's honestly like, man, I don't know. It's complex. I really think there's the only really well written and well executed.
I was actually curious if it was impromptu. Just by the way it happened, like I was like, is this really scripted? It almost felt like Oliver Reed was taken aback, but he can act, right? Like he can act. So yeah.
Well, it's interesting to me because Susan, before that scene even happened, she was like, is Oliver Reed gay? And I was like, no, he was married to women, but I do think that Oliver Reed was a hedonist. And I do think that Oliver Reed probably had sex and was attracted to some men. I do believe that. And I think even on top of that, his great claim to fame, like the acting role that put him on the map was Ken Russell's The Women, in which he shared a very homoerotic scene with Alan Bates, where they wrestle naked, and it was pretty much the thing that everyone talked about when that movie came out, and it made that movie very, very famous, was the fact that there was this very homoerotic scene of two naked men wrestling that had really never had graced the screens of Hollywood before, although it wasn't Hollywood, it was a British production, but whatever. So, I don't know, there's something to it all. It's interesting to me. But and Oliver Reed definitely liked to show his penis, so we'll talk about that a little bit later because I got a story to tell.
Oh shit!
So while this is going, so after this scene, he basically gets into the car and he calls up George Kennedy, and like in a coded message, tells him what his flight plans are. Also, back at the hotel where all the women are staying, the British girl suddenly pops up out of bed, takes a phone call, and then goes to a payphone and make a call. And the catatonic girl that they got from the Turkish prison,
yeah.
she's reading her lips.
Her lips, yeah.
Saves the mission, as Chuck says, yep.
Yes, and also, we haven't known this yet, and I guess we only, because this was something I only thought about in retrospect, she hasn't said anything yet, the catatonic girl.
Oh, really? I was waiting the whole movie for her to say something.
Yeah.
Well, she finally does say anything.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Something, yeah.
She saves everything twice in the movie.
To say anything, like, actually.
Yeah, she yells his name when he's in the helicopter.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
She saves it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, and like her, like, so the Turkish prison girl and the Italian prison girl with the short hair, who's like the total badass that like uses all the big guns. is like, what the fuck is that all about?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. We'll find out later. But they hold on to that information. They don't ever tell Brian Thompson anything.
Yeah.
I think they take it to Sheila.
Well, only one of them really knows what was said on the phone. We don't know if she shares it with the other girl.
Well, she doesn't share it until she passes the note. And I can't
To the
remember
other
when-
girl.
Yeah,
Right.
to the other girl. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So only the girls know
Not to
what's going
Sheila,
on.
To the one who was there
Yeah.
with her.
The scarred face girl.
Yeah,
she
when
shares it
when
with
she
her.
takes command,
Yes.
she
Right.
passes the note. Yeah.
So but basically, so they go out to do a little bit of photography in a cave because that's the sexiest place that you can have.
Dude, that's a really beautiful cave. Like,
I
that's
mean,
not
it
set.
is,
It
but
is. I just want to shoot all those stalactites.
I know, what the fuck? Like, how did they get permission to do that?
I don't know. Unless it was a set, which I don't think
it was a set. Maybe
I
some
don't know
of
if
the
they could
insert,
afford
maybe
that.
some of the like bullet hits were sets. Like they probably inserted that stuff, but
Maybe. Mites
still.
are up and tights are down, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it hangs on tight and it might reach the ceiling.
exactly.
So basically this is when they're going to plan on breaking from their armed escort to go to the rebels.
Yeah,
So basically, each girl takes like one, like he tells the girls like, take a break, girls. And he's just going to go off to the, he's going to smoke a doobie or something off in the back of the cave. And each of the girls take a guy that like one of the guards because they're all like, oh, hey, this is really hot. Like, hey, look at that girl. And
But
they're
in
all
Spanish.
or whatever
I'm joking.
language.
I'm
it is.
joking.
Yeah. But then they spring into action and they kill all the guys, or they try to basically. But Sheila fails
she
in
lost
killing
her
her
edge.
guy. She lost her edge.
She had been told earlier by Frank that she had lost her edge, and she did indeed.
And he shoots her, and like he hears the gunshot, and he starts yelling at the other girls, and it's like short-haired girl is fine. Photographer girl was the other one, right?
Yeah,
she was fine.
Everybody's fine.
And then he says Sheila, and she doesn't answer.
Sheila,
You goonie! Oh, wait, he didn't yell that.
It's like one of those things where it's like, do you want to take a second take of that? No, keep going, keep rolling.
I'm surprised that didn't take down some of the stalactites.
No shit, right?
hey, my cat started meowing
I
because
heard that. I heard that.
hey, man.
Yeah, well, Sheila was my favorite. But yeah,
She did a lot of mystery, like baking mystery movies.
yes, she's known for her Hallmark Channel movies now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Good for her.
because I recognized her.
She works to this day. Yeah.
yeah.
Good for her. That's
Yeah.
great.
But yeah, so she's dead now, but
It's
they're
kind
now.
of a shocking death. It's like, whoa.
It kind of is because she's the top billed woman
Yeah.
in the cast,
Yeah.
and it's like, wow, okay.
Man,
But then,
Janet Leader. Yeah.
yeah, but then they were like, okay, well, it's a good thing that we picked up an extra girl because she can just slide right in now.
Well, they got plenty of ladies. in
Yeah.
this one. Or
but yeah,
broads, as you would say.
broads. That's what they are in this movie. That's what they would have called. The script probably said these broads go do a thing.
Oh, wait. One real quick scene that I think is leading up to the. Oh, no, it's after it. The next scene is when they're going through the minefield.
Yes.
Yes.
So
The single minefield.
Oh my God! There's just one mine.
Oh my
in that
God.
whole
So
field.
yeah, oh my
That's
God.
it.
The
That's it.
thing that killed me, I laughed so hard at this because they're all walking in single file. And of course, the mute girl steps on the mine, which then, of course, Brian Thompson just reams her for that.
Yeah.
And then, but the
Lewis.
other guy, Lewis, like he
yeah.
jumps,
Lewis is a
he
badass.
literally
He's a
leaps
badass.
into action.
Yeah.
He
And-
knocks her off it, and then he calls it he says it's a piece of pie. And Brian
Yeah, and
Thompson's like, it's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
And you're an idiot, basically.
But like, fuck you, fucking Brian Thompson. Like this is he was a badass.
He
Yeah,
was a
but he
badass,
was-
but he was reckless.
He was
Which
reckless because what Brian Thompson's
I'm
doing
with you,
is
Jason. I'm with you.
is-
But he was
I'm
reckless.
with
Oh, I
Lewis.
agree that
I'm
it was a
Team
bad.
Lewis on that,
Oh,
man.
I agree. What he did was badass. I'm just saying that Brian Thompson's trying to replace the weight on the mind the proper way.
Right.
Yeah, he was trying to Indiana Jones it.
He
Yeah,
wanted to Indiana Jones. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair, but fucking Lewis, man.
yeah.
Lewis
I mean,
is a badass.
but then what's funny is after they were like so careful to walk in single file,
Then they're
smash
all-
cut to them all spread
Just
out.
walking wherever they want to
Yeah.
walk. Yeah, into the camp for the rebels.
And the rebels are so powerful. There's like 12 of them. These must be some badass rebels.
It's so
Okay,
funny.
so
It's
one, they're
funny.
not. One, they're not. And two, it's hilarious to me that there's some mystical line in the sand out there. They're like, once we cross this, we're safe.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, there's like 13 guys there. What are they going to do?
Right. Well, and then also they are camping in the middle of nowhere. What's fucking what's
Why
what's
are we
Ollie
camping
doing?
here? Do we how do we know the minefield is over? Like
The minefield
Why-
thing
well, why
killed me.
doesn't
Like, there
Oliver
must-
Reed
the
just
minefield
get
thing
into-
is absolute fucking lunacy. It is terrible writing, and it's fucking hilarious.
the worst thing to me, even worse
This
than
is
that,
the shit, Chuck. This is the shit, Chuck. Where I think about like I can't write a movie because I can't like abide any license of disbelief, like
No, you'd
suspension
have
of
to write-
disbelief, and it paralyzes me. And I think, why the fuck haven't I done it? Because I mean, movies like this get fucking made.
No shit. Like, hell of a work could get made if this got made.
I know
But
exactly.
Mine should have said plot device on it.
Yes.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
totally.
Moment
Yes.
in movie. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the thing, what I think is even sillier than that is that the rebels are all camping out in the open. Why doesn't Oliver Reed just get in that fucking helicopter and drop some grenades on them?
Because they're across the mystical line of safety that was mentioned in the movie. Like, once we get over this line,
That's so stupid.
It
is
is
stupid.
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid because I don't think Oliver Reed's character would abide by the rules of war. He's a dictator. He's an authoritarian.
he's a dictator.
No,
Could
boy.
I not have said that?
No, that's good. I like
I've
it.
never heard that play on words before, and I like it.
Good.
He is though. I mean, no diss, but he's bad for other reasons.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, they're there to buy these weapons from the rebels, and the weapons suck. Like, they don't really work that well. The explosives work,
Yeah,
but the guns get jammed. It's kind of funny, but
yeah, which is kind of sad because like I really wanted to see Brian Thompson light it up with that gun, but
yeah, he doesn't really light much of anything.
No,
Nobody lights up. He lights up the fucking training course that the women have to crawl under.
yeah, that's like his machine gun moment. He doesn't really have any like really great moments in the climax, which we're getting to soon.
So meanwhile, they are indeed transporting Rebel Man to the
Jose Ferrer.
castle. Jose Ferrer is going to the castle. But Brian does get at least a little bit of sexy time.
Oh my God! So Chuck isn't here. I don't know. Maybe we should wait. But Chuck, I think has some umbrage with this scene. Susan certainly did. Susan called it rape. I don't know. To me, it felt a little bit like I want to be taken. Kind of.
I was kind of getting that too, but I don't think she expected her clothes to be cut off.
Probably not.
Again, she didn't
probably
have a
did-
knapsack with her.
She probably didn't expect knife play. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Oh, here's
All right,
here's
here
Chuck.
he's back.
He's back.
All right,
So,
Chuck.
here, we're at the
talking,
moment.
We're talking about the moment of Anna getting ravished by Frank Ryan. And the thing I mentioned was that I think she wanted a little bit of rough stuff, but Jeff mentioned that she probably didn't expect the knife play. And that's probably true. This is Susan felt like it was straight up rape. I don't think it was, but
I'm
it's
going to
definitely
say
like an late 80s. It's definitely very like like masculine. If you don't say no, then you want it.
Let's put it this way. This is this is the 80s. She ain't coming.
Chuck. I want to hear from Chuck.
It's definitely not clear it's consensual. So
Fair.
whether you think it's rape or whether you think it's not clear that it's consensual. So not great in my opinion.
Yeah.
And her acting in the scene is very pensive.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like oohs and ahs, and then he just stares and sweats on her.
Yeah.
But they don't show the actual act of sex either. It's just like
It's just
face
him on
shot to
top
face
of
shot.
her. Yeah, her breasts are like.
So it's not great, but it is like, from my kid's perspective, who's 18, like I could see that being very like, ugh.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? I've seen much worse in an Italian movie.
I mean, yeah. Oh, fuck. I mean, seriously.
That is like even
it doesn't make
seeming
it
to be consensual.
It doesn't make it like.
No.
It doesn't pass it, but yeah, totally. Yeah.
We're more conditioned to seeing this kind of thing in a movie than I think my kids would be.
I think they
and it does
tried-
not make it right.
To me, I think they kind of play up the sexual tension between the two characters throughout the movie leading up to this. There is an argument between the two about right before this happens in the tent about like the effectiveness of their revolution and their if she and her revolutionaries will be able to like make change in the country, and I think there's this titter tat thing kind of going on, and
there's definitely some tit.
There is some tit.
There's a little tat going on there.
I think that is supposed
there's
to
a
play
story.
off as like
There's a
sexual
story
tension,
about the sex scene here that Brian Thompson tells on the extras on the DVD, but I'm not gonna repeat it because I think it's kind of crass. But yeah, it's a 50-50 for me. I agree, Chuck.
And these days, that's not good enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, 35 years ago, the meatheads that were renting that movie would have been like, yeah, it's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna get out my Bowie knife and take off someone's
Cut her-
underwear, but
cut her-
only if she wants it.
Yeah, nobody is saying that 35 years ago. It's just like, yeah, she wanted it. She was like, she's into it.
It's,
I think you have to
some unfortunate like patterns in other people.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
I think you have to think about intent, and I don't think the intent was rape, right?
Yeah, I don't
Like
think so either.
it wasn't meant to be a rape scene. It was meant to be a
Overflow of
culmination of sexual tension.
Yeah.
And if you take it within the context of that, I think it passes. But yeah, the way it plays on screen is.
I want to clarify one thing, because the way you started by saying intent matters here, I thought you meant Brian Thompson's intent, which is clearly not. Like, I didn't intend to rape her. It's the movie's intent, not
the movie's intent.
Yeah, the story
script's
intent.
like the story's intent. Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Just the word intent there is like kind of
yeah.
So basically, there was also a phone call a little bit earlier that's going to be key for later, where they were talking about George Kennedy's birthday coming up. So
yeah, this is kind of
George Kennedy has a birthday.
yeah, bookmark on George Kennedy having a birthday. Because this all is coinciding with a birthday party that he's going to have.
Why? Sorry.
Yeah, Frank.
Sorry, I have to
Anyway.
leave I have to leave for 2 minutes. I'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So so basically, yeah, I mean, this is what we talked about earlier. They kind of get into the castle, and you got the one girl who's like leaving the little dynamite all over the place. Like, it's early in the morning,
By the way,
too.
I love her.
Yeah, she's cool. I mean, like, it's kind of funny that she's like leaving it like at the little window while the guys were asleep. Now, I will admit that I was a tad bit concerned that she was going to be caught and all of that was going to go sideways. I was actually pleasantly surprised that she could actually blow everything up.
Okay, I'm with you, but given the 90-minute runtime and how long we've been watching, I'm like, we don't have time for any more dumb.
Well, yeah. No, I agree. I mean, no, I agree with it, but I was actually invested more beyond the silly goofiness of the movie.
Yes, because in a lot of those windows, there were people actually awake. They weren't all sleeping. So she's like peering over, and hoping as she actually catches a call while she's doing this between a guy and Bartos. Because we didn't talk about this. Because there's a lot going on in this area, and as she's setting out the dynamite, I don't know why he does it, but George Kennedy sends a fax over to
Ed
Bartos.
is his name's character in Naked Gun.
Yes. I can't help it. Frank, why? Anyway, and maybe you could fill this in because you paid a lot of attention to this movie. Why does George Kennedy decide to send the fax with Frank's picture on it?
Oh no, that's what his British assistant lady was. She was. This was never meant for them to come home and get the other $350,000.
So what was supposed to happen?
They were all going to die. Everybody was going to die.
Even Bartos.
Everybody was going to die.
Bartos, the brother, and the group.
Yep.
I don't really know why though, because
who cares? He wants to save the 300. He's a
but
capitalist.
He doesn't even need to send the fax then. If the British girl is working for him anyway, she could have just told Bartos.
It's all to set up. It's all to set up the final scene.
I agree, Chuck. The whole thing is goofy, and it's all just manufactured to make the movie quote unquote interesting.
Yeah. Well, what killed me was when he looks at his watch and realizes what time it is, and he gets up from the little deal that he's having with the Arabs. And the one guy looks at his partner. He's like, "What did we do? What happened?" And he's like freaking out over and it's like he's just going to send the fax. I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
But
the fax.
Did you guys notice that after he sent the fax, much like in The Usual Suspects, instead of Verbal Kint not having the limp, Frank was no longer gay?
Oh,
this is a terrible joke.
What?
It's almost like the facts when we were informed, Bartos was informed that Frank was.
Because he's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, now he's Frank again. The rest of the movie. Sorry, that was terrible. Terribly relayed.
I'm with you though. It really bothers me that the facts thing happens because does George Kennedy want Oliver Reed to die or not?
Yeah. He wants everybody. He wants to get rid of anybody who connect him back.
So if the plot, all right. So that also is interesting because if the plot is to rescue brother, right? Then okay, fine, that's in motion. But we find out later the plot is actually to kill brother, right? But why blow up Brian Thompson? Why blow up Frank?
Because he can reveal that what he had done at any point. But I think they're just clearing the board so that nobody.
But it sends like Bartos into the mix.
Yeah, so that he can die too.
Needs to die too, I guess.
They're all gonna die. That's the whole.
They can't all die. They can't all die though.
But maybe Jeff's right. Maybe he does just want to
I agree
clear
with
the
Jeff
chessboard.
That is the plan, but if either Bartos kills Frank or Frank kills Bartos.
Right.
They're not both going to die.
Not everyone can die. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do they really want? And it makes it really confusing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the idea is just to clear as much of the board as possible. Just take your arm across the chessboard and knock it all off.
I guess you're getting 2 of 3 instead of 1 of 3.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a dumb movie. I guess we're just gonna.
We gotta end on a punch, and we don't have one. So make him a traitor or something.
Right.
So that fax comes through, and Bartos is heading out there. Bartos is trying to contact the camp or the castle, as it were.
Range.
He finally gets a call through, but it's kind of muddy. And Hannibal, or whatever her name is, the explosive lady catches him.
Fuck yeah, Civvy. She's awesome.
chokes his ass out and kills him and ends that conversation. So there is no warning to the castle. So they're able to carry out the rescue.
Yeah.
Which they do. And Brian Thompson, or Frank, excuse me, tells the girl and Lewis to stay behind so he can go in and get whatever.
Yeah, which we don't understand why he wants to go in alone, but we soon find out why. Because he was told to kill brother, not.
It was the secret orders we didn't see in the first scene.
Which is honestly a really good scene because Jose Ferrer kind of waxes poetic about what it means to be a figurehead and a revolutionary, and
die for the revolution or
be a martyr. Yeah, I've been here for 15 years. They remember me as a young man. It's actually pretty good stuff. And the story that Nico tells is that Jose Ferrer didn't have all the pages. And he was only given like one page of his dialogue for this scene, and then he found out like the day he was supposed to shoot, like that he didn't have all the pages, and Jose Ferrer said, "It's okay, just give me an hour, I'll read the pages, and I'll shoot." He's like, "Are you sure you don't want us to delay? We could probably delay." He's like, "No, I got it." And an hour later, he fucking nailed it on the first take.
Of course he did.
It's like,
I mean,
that scene is very like. I was joking about The Usual Suspects earlier, but it's almost like when Verbal Kent enters the hull in the boat and kills the guy that's in there.
Yeah.
It's absolutely. Very much like that scene.
Absolutely, I see that. Yeah.
All right,
I mean, Jose Ferrer is an Academy Award winning actor.
Fucking consummate professional. Yeah.
So basically, this was one thing that we kind of skipped over, but like at one point, like right after Sheila died, he like tells the photographer, it's like, "You're going to be in charge now.
Yeah,
you wanted to be in charge. You're now in charge." And then for the rest of the movie, he continues to bark all the commands at her.
I think the in charge. I get what you're saying, but he's putting her in charge of the women when they're not on missions.
But it made it sound like he was resigning
keep an eye
his
on the
command
girls when you're
totally.
around.
I feel like that too, Chuck. Yeah.
When you're around the pool, you're in charge. When you're
exactly. We
stuff,
should talk about that scene, which is so fucking ridiculous. But
oh my god, talk about wrestling in the water.
Yeah, we gotta have sexy ladies fight. I mean,
one other thing, I gotta close out this joke before we get to the total ending, because something else happens here, and somebody gets saved, and whatever. Lewis does something, and he says, "Piece of tart."
Piece of tart.
And then the girl who's not Sheila, who's the new lady in charge, is like, "It's a piece of cake." And what kills me about it is you're looking at Brian Thompson, but Lewis is behind him mouthing "piece of cake" multiple times, trying to commit it to memory. And that fucking sold the joke for me.
I didn't actually notice that, but that's
he's back there going, "Piece of cake."
That's
piece of
really
cake.
funny. Oh
yes.
my god.
By the way, that girl is Dahlia. I knew that person's name because I was like,
"Watch out for the Dahlia."
Watch out for the Dahlia.
Watch out for the Dahlia.
Yeah. I didn't know that was her name. I thought it was like a Black Dahlia reference, but yeah, that makes sense.
Dude, I fucking love.
Well, nothing to watch out for with the Black Dahlia. She's already dead.
I fucking love Sivy with her cigar going around planting dynamite.
We were talking about that in your 2-minute. It's so good.
It's my. I think she's the best. I love her. She's awesome. And then did you talk about her like this little piggy yet?
No, go for it.
No, go for it.
Well, she does this whole. She does this whole like I don't know, scheme or whatever it is, but she does this little piggy like on your toes.
Went to the market.
And every piggy she dynamites some fucking fools, and they get blown out. They get blown out of the ruins, and what was it? She says,
"This little piggy
and all the little piggies went to hell." That was the last one, yeah.
And that was the big boom. That was the
big one, yeah. Yeah. Which I was disappointed in that one a little bit because they had like 4 or 5 guys running out of it already.
Oh, they got killed by the exploding bricks.
Concussive.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair.
I mean, the sides of that building was falling on them. So so basically, and so Bartos shows up. He's in the helicopter. They're making their rounds. People are trying to shoot them. They're trying to shoot back. Some of the rebels have shown up now, and they're getting murderlated like easily. They suck. They're not going to win any revolution. And then so basically. Bartos gets on the ground and the helicopter guy stays behind, and like they shoot the army guys, and
they have the one army guy do like 57 rolls on the ground.
Oh my god, it's so funny. And they're black like uniforms. Oh my god. They do like these like tumbling exercises and then get up and shoot and then they die. It's so funny.
Oh yeah. God.
There's also the guy in the bell tower. He's like really acting hard.
Who they call a sniper, but he does not have a sniper.
He's not sniping. He is just blowing fools away. Of course, there's. I don't remember exactly what the scene was earlier in the movie. There was a dummy falling out of a window. That was always good. That's always.
Did you notice that the first person to get like caught, like the first person that triggered the forces was Brian Thompson, his character. Yeah. Like. He was the first one. He like they started shooting at him, and that like triggered the whole thing. It's like, dude, you like the
he's not very good. Yeah, he's
one.
He is a sledgehammer. He's
bad at like sneaky combat. He's terrible.
Yeah, he's got to do all the like wasteful shooting with the biggest gun possible. He's not the surgical guy.
No,
he's
not at all.
No, I mean the surgical guy in this is actually Civi.
Totally. Yeah.
Even though she does the big explosions. Yeah.
She did way more damage than anyone.
But
this is a feminist movie, so
yeah. Fucking A. Yeah. With a healthy dash of misogyny. and a possible rape.
Yeah. And then for the icing on the top, it's a little bit of LGBTQ friendly, you know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Well, in the one scene right in the middle of the movie, yeah.
Right. Exactly. It's a confusing movie. What this movie needed more of in this like last act was Oliver Reed.
Yeah, he's just hiding against the wall.
Stuck in a fucking helicopter for the fucking whole thing. It's a mistake. Yeah.
Well, if he's going to be running around shooting guns all over the place, he's going to puke because he's fucking loaded.
Yeah.
I mean,
to me, they didn't know what to do with them, and they didn't know what they could count on, right? So it's kind of like
my guess is also you don't hire Oliver Reed for action scenes.
Yeah.
You hire him for the scenes like we've talked about in the past,
to shoot a little bit of scenery.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
To take the pictures of him being shot at, how they got those pictures. Oh my God. Anyway.
I want that stand.
I
want it so much.
I know. But so anyway, so they essentially like they don't even kill Oliver Reed. They leave him for the rebels.
Right. Yeah.
Which I would think it's like there's some fucking war crimes about to happen.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Oh, he's gonna die horribly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad. Like they're gonna eat him probably. Hey man, you're past the magical line. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
True.
So basically they're gonna. Oh, he has to go. There is one thing Brian Thompson does do. He catches the helicopter.
Oh yeah.
He throws the guy out and then pulls the helicopter down by the stick.
That's true. Yeah, this is kind of crucial, actually.
Yeah. So that's their only way out. Because they don't have any other way out at this point. So they get out, everybody's going to win, and the rebels are going to eat Oliver Reed. He's already been marinating in some Jack Daniel's sauce.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's the
TGI Fridays menu.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what I was going for.
Good. That's so good.
And so then we go back stateside, and oh yeah, it's George Kennedy's birthday.
Yep.
Oh God.
He's coming home from his birthday party, and who's waiting for him?
Frank and the
Oliver Reed.
ladies.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, if only Oliver Reed. Oliver Reed, like on the chaise lounge,
Yep.
like just waiting nude.
His little
with all of his
caterpillar.
body hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be perfect. But no,
But yes, it's Frank and his Jeff. Who are they?
His broads,
Yeah.
Yeah.
his action broads, Hero Man and the action broads.
And they sing to him, and then do they shoot him? I can't
No,
remember.
freeze frames, but
Freeze
yeah,
frame.
he pulls the gun in it. Yeah, freezes. Yeah.
Such a dumb movie.
It's a very dumb movie.
I laughed
Yeah,
so hard
yeah. I
after
know,
the
right?
movie because it's so bad,
Yeah,
but it's so much fun. It's a fun bad movie,
yes.
and that's why it got
This
3
was
stars
schlock.
from me.
This was schlock week. I mean, it's perfect.
Schlock
Perfect.
week. It's
Perfect
after
schlock.
I mean,
July.
it is a little jarring after our last 2 movies, but hey, you know what? What else? You go from the worst person in the world to Brian Thompson.
We had enough feminism the last 2 weeks.
We have plenty of it. Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I bet we're not getting much more next week either, and probably even less the week after.
I'm excited for next week. I love that movie.
It's gonna be fun.
goofy.
Oh, I'm excited for the next 2 weeks. But yeah, I mean, again, I rate movies differently than you guys do. And for what this is, for what exactly it is, absolutely 3 stars out of 5.
Yeah, I put 3 on this as well.
It is doing everything it is supposed to be doing, and it is stupid fun.
In this realm of movie, absolutely, it's a 3.
Yeah.
yeah.
Some of the American Ninjas were better, and some of them were worse.
Oh,
Sure,
That's an
sure,
excellent.
sure.
That's an excellent. I asked you guys, are we sure this isn't a canon movie?
Oh yeah. I mean, I really do. I really believe like Nikos Mastorakis was his own like mini canon thing. I mean, he was,
it's
a lot of his
everything
movies
a
were
canon
self-produced. I mean,
Yeah.
he had his own thing going on.
I will say one last thing here before I want to hear some of these stories that you have, Jason.
Yeah.
Brian Thompson's character calls everybody a raghead. I don't think he understands what that is.
I don't think the script understood. Yeah.
Good comment.
That makes
Nothing that can really be retorted on that.
I mean,
But yet it's like another thing that just makes his character so dislikable. Yeah.
well,
It's like
and
throwing
also
terms around that are derogatory, like
Yeah.
he
for
did
no other
earlier in
reason
the
to
movie.
be derogatory, right?
Yes.
But I will say though,
you could make this movie again and make him like way more interesting and likable, and it would be a better movie.
you can make it again just like this, and it's the funniest movie of the year.
Yeah. I guess.
I mean, imagine this movie remade like Black Dynamite.
Or like Team America.
That's what I
exactly.
was just gonna say. Like
Exactly.
like South Park. Yeah.
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 But
Absolutely.
anyway, no, I mean, but I will also say him calling the
No, you said
Cyprins.
last thing. I heard you.
But I mean, this is still part of the same last thing. But him calling the Cyprins ragheads also was just another thing. Not only did it make him more unlikable or pile on to the unlikability, but it also piled on to the snickers of this is a bad movie. And I'm enjoying watching this bad.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
it is a fun to watch bad movie,
Yeah.
and I think people need to like.
Lighten the fuck up.
Yeah, a little bit. Like check a little bit of your indignation
Privilege.
at the door and just enjoy a fucking bad movie.
Yeah, Chuck.
I do.
Yeah, Chuck, we're looking at you.
I will say, all right, are we ready for episode?
Yeah, I want to hear stories. Yeah.
Okay, so the big one obviously is Oliver Reed. Actually, no, I'll start with the helicopter. So the helicopter incident, this is kind of, I mean, super tragic, but one of the cameramen on this show talked to Brian Thompson, and he's like, I don't love the fact that there's a lot of helicopter stunts on this. He said to Brian Thompson, with helicopters, it's not if they are going to crash, it's when. And it's kind of interesting to me because I've always kind of heard this. My father-in-law is an engineer, and he said that most helicopters are poorly maintained and they're very dangerous.
They seem very flimsy.
Unless it's a military helicopter, then it's kind of a death trap. It is essentially, it's not an if, it's a when. And it was sort of the sad, like, prophesizing moment because there was a really horrific helicopter incident on this. The helicopter pilot, Nico Mastorakis, once, he in his interview, he was like, this is not a pilot issue. He's like, the pilot on piloting the helicopter in this, his name was,
it was Clint Carpenter.
Mark Wolf.
Wolf. Wait, Clint Carpenter is the stuntman that's dedicated.
He might have been the one who died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Wolf. Mark Wolf he's done a whole ton of Hollywood movies like Spielberg stuff, like Indiana Jones. Very good pilot. What happened was it was like a pickup shot. They just wanted a pass, like a flyby shot, like to insert, right? It wasn't that big a deal. And Mark Wolf gave Nico like 3 pass-bys. He's like, I'm going to give you one more, and then I'm going to land. And Nico's like, okay, sure. He didn't even need any more, but he was like, okay, yeah, you're landing anyway. Give me one more. And when he did, there was this weird like air drift kind of thing. I've seen the footage of it. It's on the DVD actually. It's wild. The wind just kind of takes this helicopter and sends it sideways into these pine trees. And this is a scene where a lot of the military guys are on the legs of the helicopter, right? Like they're outside the helicopter, and 3 of the 4 stuntmen are able to get back into the helicopter before it hits these trees, but one of them was not able to, and he got knocked off the helicopter, and he got hit by the trees, and then he fell to his death. It wasn't a helicopter crash per se; it was an incident, and he died. And Brian Thompson says it was the worst day of his life. He was like, I was there on set that day, and it was awful. It's like the worst day of my life. He's like, we're making this stupid movie, and somebody lost their life. It's horrible. And it's like, yeah, it's just like one of those shitty things that happens. So that happened in this movie. The funny story I will finish with is with Oliver Reed. So that scene at the end of the movie, right, where they're all like circling Oliver Reed, the men are coming in with their guns and they're surrounding Oliver Reed. So he was supposed to just drop his gun and be taken, right? Oliver Reed, it was unacceptable to him.
He dropped his pants instead, right?
Yes, he did. So, oh my God. He was like, no. This is what he told Brian Thompson. And Brian Thompson does a really good Oliver Reed impression in his interview, but I'm not going to try to do that. But what he says is like, Oliver Reed says, but they were coming to me with guns, and if I dropped my gun, then I would be killed. So I needed to do something crazy to make them not kill me. So I pulled out my chopper. He calls his penis his chopper. The chopper.
Of course he does.
And that was Brian Thompson's version of it. And Nico Mastorakis, he takes it one step further. He said he not only did he pull out his penis, his chopper, but he started to take a piss right there, like when they were shooting the scene. And it was honestly like Nico was pissed. No pun intended.
Got it.
Because they're doing an aerial helicopter shot. They've already had a death, right? Doing a helicopter shot. And they're doing this helicopter shot because it's an above, shot. There were no drones then. They have to do this from a helicopter. And they had to completely cut around it because of him like taking his pants off and taking a piss on the ground.
They should have just done that. I mean, that fits the character of Bartos, honestly.
I mean, honestly, now, yeah, I agree. And Nico Mastorakis, he did say his like, I regret not having this footage. He doesn't have the footage. Yeah, yeah. I kind of agree. Like, if that movie were made today, fuck it, put it in.
Have him piss. Yeah, have him piss.
But yeah, those are my anecdotes. I wish there was more about Thompson and Oliver Reed kissing. That would probably be at the top of my list of questions if I ever meet Brian Thompson, is what was happening in that scene and what did
here's a T-shirt and what the fuck
here's
happened.
Here's a T-shirt. Tell me about.
Here's the T-shirt of that kiss.
Because I'm endlessly now fascinated by it. I think it's incredible that scene happens in the middle of this fucking terrible movie. But yeah, that's hard to kill, folks.
Hired to kill.
Hired to
Oh
kill.
shit!
You did what I do.
I did the thing.
I'm glad it was hired to kill and not hard to kill. But yeah. So next week.
Thank you.
Chuck's like, I gotta get out of here. This is ridiculous.
We talked for longer than the fucking movie.
It is.
We have.
But it's.
How did that happen? Actually, I don't even know.
I mean, it's all the crazy.
I thought this would be a short one, but
well, it's not. This episode is almost twice as long as the favorite. Anyway,
That's hilarious.
So next week we go to August 27th. We go to our second week of Schlock. This time picked by Chucky Chuck. Chuck, what'd you pick?
Cyborg?
I can't.
Yes.
Wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Cyborg.
Put on your Schlock Martins and come watch some Cyborg.
Yeah. Yes. JCVD in an early star-making role. It's time for Cyborg.
Get ready for some fucking splits.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Indeed.
Man,
the
villain in Cyborg.
Oh my God.
He's so good.
Everything about it's crazy.
I fucking love this movie.
Well, we don't have to do the episode now. So sorry, Chuck. We just did the episode of Cyborg.
Great.
Anyway, so come back to filmseizure.com. That's where you'll find all of the stuff, where you can find us to follow on social media, where you can listen to the episodes and whatnot. Wednesday, August 27th for Cyborg. This upcoming Monday, all the same places, filmseizure.com. I finish out my third Doctor month of Monster Mondays.
Woo.
With his final story, Planet of the Spiders. So that is on deck for Monster Mondays on Monday the 25th.
Nice.
This Friday at my website, bmovieanima.com, Carnosaur 2. Carnosaur, good movie. Carnosaur 2, shit ass.
Yeah.
Shit ass movie. It's a ripoff of Aliens.
I mean, I like rip-offs of Aliens.
Yeah, me too.
You're not going to like this one.
Shocking Dark. I mean,
this is Shocking Dark's better.
okay.
It's more fun to watch. Let's put it that way. Okay.
Shocking Dark is more fun to watch than
Yeah. Yeah. Even with Cliff the Young being a little shithead in Carnosaur 2.
That's disappointing.
I know, right? I mean, Anyway, so, that's where we're at. So, until next week, I am Oliver Reed's mustache.
I am Chuck Moore.
I'm Jason Oliver, and you have been listening to Film Seizure.